even each and every time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel love but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall to be over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair like that. You are the place my only hope. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to do tomorrow. Don't come back and let it be. You give me strength and give me faith. To take me darkness, let's fall in love in love. Spark just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
got sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay? Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey!
Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point, they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Not on my watch!
You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Seismic Rupture!
Lightning Orb!
Swallow Blade!
Raging
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Dance in the wind! Sealed!
Take this! You're finished! I'll smash you! This one's all mine! First strike! Burn! Come and get it! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Stop! Enough done!
Waterfall!
Prepare to be sealed, though.
Take
Leave a
this!
foot.
You're
Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Less talking and more doing.
No art of being interrupted.
Enough done!
Where are you going?
Swallow Blade! Slash! Slash!
Nothing gets by me!
Swallow Blade! Prepare to be sealed!
You're not holding anything back.
I'm only beginning.
Seriously?
Me too! Yeah, I'm not even trying!
Here I come! John Slash!
Art expert coming through! Don't mind if I do.
Swallow Blade! I'm ready! Take this!
Talon's
You're finished! Swallow Blade!
In here! Let's get you off this away!
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine! Dance on the wind!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly. I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Not today!
Let the marksman handle this.
On your knees.
Freeze, Lancer!
This one's mine.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Now I'm in the groove.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
With the earth. Here I come. Stalagmite.
Yours!
Take
Yours
this.
in the wind!
It's over. Can't get out of this.
And thrust!
Take this.
Resonate
with the earth. Stalagmite. Eat this. Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade!
Do it! Now!
To left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
You're mine!
Certainly not.
Swallow blade! You're finished! Ha! Eagle assault! All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt. I think Poodle senses something. I think Hoodle senses something.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
No choice!
Here goes!
Resonate with the it's over! I'm on! Stalagmite! Dragon down! On your flight!
Confiscated!
You're finished!
These ones can run rings around us!
Air pressure! You're mine! Come one, come all!
Freeze, Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
A new melody! Swallow blade! Anything in armor is all mine! Take this!
Primed and ready!
Take this! Eat dirt! I'm on it! Resonate with the earth! Swallow dance! Slash! Swallow blade! Eagle assault! Slash! Swallow blade!
Where that came from? Astral energy!
Here I come! Swallow blade! On your knees!
Raging storm! I've got it!
Slash! It's over! We got the advantage! Good! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together!
Like a finely timed
You're
waltz.
mine! Talent sword! Block it! Big flash! Slash! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Everlasting Swallow dance!
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
Airborne beast. My special.
Eat dirt!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Come face me!
Get on your feet!
Check this! It's over!
Attack time!
Internal
Now you see
devastation!
what I can do!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Internal devastation!
To me!
Swallow blade!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said! Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get
No
singled out?
further!
Strike!
Shining Supernova! Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
It's on! Here I come!
Can't
and ready.
Hope this works.
Hurricane!
No escape!
Raging Cascade!
Swallow blade!
Do it! You get it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
So I still had room to grow.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Swallow blade!
Take the confiscated!
Take this!
It's a duel of the arts!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do! I'm free!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed bolt.
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Here I come! Swallow blade! I'll be over!
Swallow down!
You're mine! It's over!
Debut performance.
Swallow blade! All in order. Swallow blade!
He's dead! Dragon shout!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Coming through. I shall ensure you survive this.
Feel it! Get on
Your way! Slash! It's on! Eat their pressure!
banana!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
In a
done.
bind? I'm ready!
Follow me! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed bolt.
Now you see what I can do!
Elusive deity!
It's on!
Banana! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Do it! No complaints here!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Into everlasting dark.
Confiscated!
Negative 10!
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Don't creatures like you usually grow horns? That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself, When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as Lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
keep up with the wolf!
Eternal devastation!
I shall ensure you survive this.
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
One keeps charging us!
That's what my
shield's for.
No complaints here!
Done! I'll leave it to you! Swallow blade! It's over! Swallow blade! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over!
He who prepares is free from regret.
I'm on it! Take this! Take this! Ignite! Dust to dust! Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Here I come!
In a bind?
It's over!
Light Astro Lightning condemned!
That's what I get for shooting too high.
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Benediction light.
Nothing gets by me!
I really owe you one.
You're mine! Rising Falcon!
Astral energy!
Negative gate!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize
I'm
what?
ready!
Maybe thinking
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
There's always room for improvement.
Here goes! You're mine!
Don't mind if I do.
Attack time!
Take this!
Curls up. Time to get out of the way.
This one's all mine!
Here, the sword!
Ignite!
There you go. Feel like
You're
needing
mine!
this.
Slap!
Who's careless? I'm ready.
Oh, you are that face wrong.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
You're mine!
Still got some fight left in me.
Now I can let loose!
No art of being interrupted.
Shine! Radiant light! Get! Regeneration! No further! It's over! Hurricane! Crush! On your
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Now you see what I can do.
Let us take to the fray.
first cut!
Come on, now. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
Why not?
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Here goes! Struck! Burn in hell! Heal!
On your deck, Yohei.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it.
Use the agile one.
You're right! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Prepare to be sealed, those fleet of foot.
Here goes!
Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking and more doing.
A charge like that could easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Thank you.
Begin! Smash you!
Hitting pile drive! Formal blade!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Photon blast! Dance in the wind!
That's what I get for shooting too hard.
Can't get out of
It's on!
Thunderblade!
I'll tear you apart! Swallow blade!
Let the marksman handle this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I've been doing really great lately.
What could this be?
What's with that shining foe over there? There.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Where are you going?
Try harder! Not a chance!
You got
It's over!
I can hide a stick
your lordship? And will you lay down your life for your lord? Well, airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for your silent under you save you!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara!
Swallow blade!
Radiant light lasted.
Here!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Heal! I really only want
I'm ready!
No art of being
Eat
interrupted.
this!
Leave these
I can
snails
be
to me.
recognitions now and again.
Told ya! Lies don't
Don't mind if I... Shame you're not like that all the time.
Where are you going? I'm on!
Shine!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Flash sword! Regenerate! Crush! You require a hand. Flash! No further! Allow me to help you. Glimmer Dragon! Eternal devastation! Eagle shot! Radiant light! Shot! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Blood is ripping you apart! Bloody hole! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! And more of this and I'll burn out! Even prepared. Swallow Blade! Eternal devastation!
Let's get you off of your way.
Heal!
I've been doing really great lately.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, a sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
Hi, Hoodle! Big waterfall! Let's see that in your dreams!
You're mine! I'm flat! Air pressure!
Flying free! What can they do? Sit still!
See ya!
In a
Can you
bind?
take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Eat dirt! Ha! Here I come! Rupture! Swallow Blade! On your Here I come! First light! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
I can carve through armor! A wall to shield from calamity! Here I come! A review performance! Blow away! Far enough!
Here goes!
Its armor's too strong.
Charge like
Split
that
it
will
open.
easily
Be
be
my
faced.
guest!
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Felt fine not too long ago. Be prepared. Watch this! Let us take it away! Super Swallow Day! Hitting pile time! Swallow Blade! This one's all mine! Seismic Hurricane! Dance in the wind! Watch this! Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Now! Here I come! Elusive Deity! Evil Ray! You require a hand. I can carve through! I'm just getting started! Slash! I'm not done! Eternal Devastation! I'm ready! Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Rinwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Seriously?
Is this a joke? Ignite! Take this! Take cover when it calls up! Raising you it's over! Bloody hell! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Give
ball.
it a whirl!
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses. This one's mine!
I'll show you how useful I can be! I shall ensure your
Fury! Burning strike!
Here I
Hear my call! Spread!
Swallow Blade!
Piercing far enough!
I'm not done!
Resonate with the
Swallow Blade!
Too shy to come over!
I'm out! I'm
Swallow
all
Blade!
out!
I'm ready!
Annihilation!
Burn!
Mega Ray!
Rotating pile time!
Piercing roar!
Swallow Blade! No! Rotating pile time! Explosive ring! Prepare to be sealed! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Dispose of the trash.
No further!
Great fear. Here is
Swallow Blade!
Anything in armor is all mine. Piercing roar!
Flying free!
What do you think? Just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Far enough!
Here I come! Slash! Catapult! Eternal
In the
devastation!
sky and the mine!
Here I come! I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now!
On guard! Glacial
Prepare to be
spear.
sealed. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
you for that.
No complaints here!
Get back into it.
Time to shine!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to do more.
Do it!
Pretty Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Here I go. Go!
Too shy to come over.
Here!
Does it hurt?
I can handle it.
Elusive
Do it!
Eternal devastation! In an instant! Impact block!
Perhaps we ought to recuperate for a while.
I agree. Fighting in this state would be reckless.
We got... Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine!
Far enough!
Make an escape! Resonate with the other!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Slash! Crush! This one's all mine!
Great shot!
Not today!
By the power of water! Look sharp!
Crush!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it! Did it!
Yeah! Nice
You're
technique! Take this!
Does it hurt? Swallow blade!
In a bind?
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Aw, too
I'm
soon.
ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Way.
You're mine! Slash!
Going in.
Eternal devastation!
Confiscating. Arch Steel. Flame of Fury.
What's up?
Crush!
Magna Ray.
No escape!
Here goes.
Damn it! Eat this!
Magna Ray.
Take this!
Make it
I'm
rain.
not done! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Leave the torch!
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Swallow blade! Here I come!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Elusive deity. Annihilation.
Take this!
Look sharp.
Swallow blade! Slash!
Resonate with... I'm ready!
Ridwell. Frozen.
Hammer!
Lunar the sky is mine.
Crush!
I'm ready!
Annihilation.
It's over!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
What could this be?
forgive you!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Searing flame! Reload!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You got me in this
Take
fight.
this! Allow me to help you!
Here!
Eternal devastation! Resonate with the earth!
Piercing
Easter! Stalagmite!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Slash!
No armor can stop me!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not a chance! Elusive deity!
Luna, I never miss!
Eagle Ray!
Glacial Spear!
Try harder!
Tiger Blade! Freeze Lancer!
Here are shattering
Pieces! Attack us!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Your move!
Annihilation!
Bloody
On her back!
Everlasting dark! Negative gate! Slot! Resonate with the earth!
Lunar
Stalagmite!
Corruption! Lunar Blast!
Now you've gone and ticked
Can't
me
end
off!
here!
Forgive
Lunar
me.
Corruption!
This is my fault.
By the power of water! Lightning! Downfall! Go, ladies, I do!
Another incantation ruined.
and armor is all mine!
Ammo, where are you going? Who wants to die next?
This one's all mine!
Rending
Not today!
bloody holiday!
Swallow blade!
Require a hand.
Eternal devastation!
I'm all stocked up!
I'm ready!
Dolan! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! I'm out of ammo! Send me to the fray!
Don't leave me all alone here!
Hear me!
No
Flame
further.
of fury! Burning strike!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Baseball lie?
He didn't seem to try to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Here I come! No escape!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Armor won't save you!
Air pressure! You're mine!
Hear my call!
Elusive deity!
Glacial Spear!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'll heal you all!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Now I can let loose!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Annihilation!
In a bind?
The power of light! All right, let me out.
Take it, take this! Does it hurt?
Where are you going?
I'm ready!
A thrilling performance.
First aid!
All right. Where was I?
I'm not
Mega ray! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury!
It's over. I couldn't make it in time.
Bring you back
Benediction
from death to
Going
life!
in.
Heal!
Resuscitation!
Tiger blade!
Perfect!
I owe you one.
Another incantation ruined.
Mega ray!
You're mine! Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Fly!
Time to shine!
Benediction light.
Fly! Piercing!
Roar! Healing!
Eternal devastation! Try
Hear
harder!
me!
My
Flame of
turn!
fury!
Seismic rush!
Eternal
devastation!
Here's the evil!
Take this! Stay away from my friend!
I'm at watch and weak.
Resuscitation!
By the
No
power of
further!
annihilation! Mega ray!
You're mine! Can you take it? This one's all mine!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Crush!
Engage I'm impressed! Into the shadows! Freeze Lancer!
Eternal devastation!
Mega
Take
ray!
this!
Sleep now! Annihilation! Let's get you all tucked away!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Catapult!
I'll heal you all!
Glacial pirate!
Healing circle!
Their arts were interrupted. Come on! You have to hold on!
You're mine!
From beyond, imbue this
Time
vengeance
to
with
try
your
harder.
light.
Denied!
Not a chance!
I've used too much.
This one's mine!
Crush!
Shine, radiant light.
can't
It's
lose.
time. Can't get out of this.
By the power of
On
water!
guard!
Try harder!
This one's mine!
You're mine! Ignite!
Tiger blade!
Resonate with the earth.
Crescent moon!
You're finished!
Let's keep up the pressure!
I'm not done! Here I go!
Going in!
Flame of fury!
Resonate with the
Glacial
earth.
spear! Here's the evil!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone! Going in!
Now you see what I can do. Onward.
Again! Mega ray!
Resonate with the earth.
You're mine! Try harder! Not
Make it
again.
ready!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Lunar Crescent! By the power of water! Lightning!
Fly!
Time to shine!
Such unadulterated fury.
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Freeze darkness is in the sky! It's mine! Crescent moon!
Resonate with. That looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
Going in! Out with it!
Rending you a bloody.
Lion Howl!
This is some punishment.
Water! Don't
Leave the
all
earth.
alone here!
I'm not
Red! Here! Fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
On guard!
Here I come!
Gemini Aqua! On guard! Annihilation! I never miss!
Take it!
Amazing! Lightning! Down! Guardian Field!
In a bind? It's over!
I'm ready to go!
Eternal devastation!
Here goes!
Down! Your
Try
mark!
harder!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
This is my. You're being targeted.
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Back into the fray!
Not done yet! Here I come!
Mega ray!
You're finished!
By the power of fury!
Unadulterated
Here I
fury.
come! Now!
Shine, radiant
By
light.
the power of water!
We don't want to be interrupted.
I owe you one.
This is some punishment.
Try harder! My turn! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Drag it down! picked the wrong fight! Take it!
Eagle Assault! I never miss!
Internal devastation!
Do it!
You'll pay for that!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Lunar Corruption!
Is this it?
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation!
I owe you one.
By the power of water! Gemini Aqua!
Here I come!
This can't be happening!
I can't move!
I don't understand. Did Jason lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Here goes!
It's too much!
Annihilation!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Here goes!
Radiant Light!
Tiger Blade!
Now I can let loose.
I can carve through
Tiger
armor!
Shine! Lunar Corruption! By the power of water! Don't mind if I do!
Take it!
Gemini Aqua! I'm ready!
Take it!
Piercing Roar! I like my guard down!
Forgive me.
Mega
This is
Ray!
wonderful.
Scoot back!
Stand back. I'll trip
Here
it
I
up.
go! Go! Mega Ray!
Internal
Gemini
devastation!
Aqua! I never miss!
Take this!
Look sharp! Here's a healing art! First aid!
I owe you one for that.
Take this! This one's
Burn it hell!
annihilation!
My head's spinning just watching you.
Tiger Blade!
Internal devastation!
Armor won't save you!
Cross that!
First aid!
Everlasting
Internal...
negative
Great
gain!
By the power of water! This one's mine! Gemini Aqua!
Thunder!
It's weakened! Ready!
This ends now!
Radiant Blood! Time to shine! I'm out!
Internal devastation! Take it! Try harder! Not
Radiant Blood here! Lightning! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
Bloody
Here's Eva! Ready to go!
shattering pieces! Attack time! I'll smash you!
Here, let me help! Too shy to come over? Here, let me see!
Not today!
Radiant Blood here! Here goes!
Resonate with the
I'm
earth!
out!
Take it!
I'm all stuffed
No
up!
escape!
Mega Ray!
No further.
You're finished!
Look sharp! By the power of water!
Thrilling performance.
Strike!
Mega Ray! Tiger Blade!
Air pressure.
Where are you going?
Resonate
with the earth!
Strike!
Benediction
Searing
light.
Flame! Reload! Here goes! Lunar Corruption! I'm all stuffed up!
Here I come!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Light up the door! Lunar Corruption!
All right.
Letting
Thank you
us
for that.
Take this!
Well, let's get back into it.
Here's a healing art!
Resonate with
Look
the
sharp.
earth.
First aid!
Their arts were interrupted.
Take this!
Can't be happening!
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love and hesitation.
I let my guard down.
What was I thinking?
Guess I had to use it sometime.
Gemini
Blade!
Aqua!
Burn!
Look sharp! Annihilation!
Okay, here I come!
Tiger Blade!
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Keep going! Eternal
Healing
devastation!
Meteor!
Not like this.
Back into the
You're
flame!
mine! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Devastation! No escape! Eternal devastation!
In a bind,
Tiger Blade! By the power of water!
resonate with
Here
the
I
earth.
come! I'm ready! Bring up!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
let me help.
Take this!
This one is
mine! Crescent strike! It's go time!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine! Catapult! It's turn up!
It's in the sky, it's mine!
Back to
Going in! Gemini Aqua! Into the shadows!
Here's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! I can handle it! Hear my call! I never miss!
I have no limits! More?
Here's a healing arc!
Good! This all mine!
Crescent Moon!
Ignite! Here I come! Can't get out of this!
On guard! Wow, I'm impressed. Freeze Lancer!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Piercing roar! Take this!
Healing Meteor!
Smash you! Come and face me! No escape! Try harder!
On guard!
Take this! Over? There!
You have to hold on!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Not like this!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Not in your dreams!
By the power of water!
Will this help?
Slash! Crush!
Healing Circle!
Strike! Crush!
I have to trade your
fit!
so now you're getting serious?
Here's a healing arc!
Look sharp!
I on your
Crush! Shine! Radiant light! Now we're never... You're mine!
Some punishment?
It's over! You'll pay for that!
I'm taking too much damage!
Strike!
I'll bring you back from death.
Eternal devastation!
Resuscitation!
Now you see what I can do!
Crazy Storm!
You pick...
That's it!
My turn!
Hit into the shadows!
Crush!
I
Go away! You're
This
mine!
one's mine!
Stop! You're mine!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Dragon!
Now I'm in the groove.
Here
All
goes!
good things come to an end.
Lightning Condemned!
Not my
Thunder
fight.
Blade! Here comes! I'll bring you back from death to this! Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all!
Eat this! Here I come!
Not in your dreams! Healing Circle! Power to the level!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
The waters of creation. Here, let me help. I can't hold on much longer.
Dragon Shout!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Here I come! Try harder! My turn! Not today!
Got it. Now what's in?
Hollow Dance!
I'll be saving this one.
Now you see what I can do.
They're crumbling.
Now, beat the crap out.
Allow me to stay on your good side. Here's another. Dance in the wind. In here.
Here I come!
This one's mine. Get on in there with the others. Wait, Astral Energy.
You're mine! No! Can't end here!
Lightning Condemned. Thunder Blade.
Leave the charges to me!
Mega Ray.
That did it!
Ray, don't mind if I do. Photon Blast.
Take this!
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friends!
Light Astral. The enemy is going all out. Here, Dance in the Wind. Air Thrust. Photon Dance in the Wind.
Over.
Field. Get on in there with the others. Mom. don't understand. Did Bayfog lie?
He didn't seem to try to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing! Down! All arm through armor!
The flashing crush their weak point.
Prepare to be seized, though. Actually, that's found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Light up the dark!
Alright, coming through! Light up dance to go in! Mega Seal!
Guardian Field!
Big waterfall! Sleep now.
This one's
Lunar
Blade!
corruption! Lunar blast!
Take this!
Lightning orb! More where that came from!
Guardian Field!
Now I can let loose.
Where you go? I'm impressed.
Shattering of pieces! Attack!
Lightning condensed! Lightning blade!
You picked the wrong fight.
Piercing roll!
I'm out!
Take this.
Raging
Well
Captain!
done.
Ready to go!
Fresh!
Slap. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
Swallow blade.
This looks like flame
Here
of
goes.
fury!
It's over.
Burning strike! Shining
Eternal
supernova!
devastation.
More where that came from! Hear my call! Spread! Seal! Flame of fury!
Now we're never.
Eternal devastation. Try harder.
Far enough!
Healing circle!
Anything in armor is
Raise
all mine!
Thank you.
Lunar blast! Armor won't save you! Oh, too shy to come over?
No further.
Here, let me help!
This one's all mine.
Strike! On guard!
Here's my extra leg! It looks like you got this power!
Burn it.
Time to shine!
This will come in handy. I'll heal you all!
I'm not done.
Flaming meteor!
Lightning orb! Healing There you go! Don't let up! Raging cascade! Don't mind if I do!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
I'm all
You're
set up!
mine.
Where are you going?
Front.
Showtime! Corruption! Dad,
Stay away from my friend.
Flaming meteor!
it's weakened!
This ends now.
Piercing roll!
Flame of
Swallow
fury!
blade.
Prepare to be seized.
Water!
Hear my
Roll!
call!
Howl! Time to shine!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Glacial video!
Here's evil!
Tiger
Brave Lancer!
Lion power!
Eternal devastation.
Piercing roll!
I'll bring you back from
Make it rain!
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
This one's
Here I
mine!
come. Slap.
Tiger blade!
Eternal devastation.
Here, let me help!
Piercing roll! It looks like we made him mad!
Photon, raging, radiant, pierce! Sleep now!
This one's
Lunar
mine!
corruption!
Back into the fray!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone.
Hear my call! Air strike!
Now we're never.
Here's evil! Dance in the wind! In here! There!
Take this.
Down! Reinforcements? Steel
Look
force!
sharp!
Let them march! Light astral energy!
Take this. Burn in hell.
Light up the dark!
You could use a
Take this.
lightning orb!
Here,
Let me help!
Here I come.
Thunder blade!
far enough!
Slap. Swallow blade.
Where are you going?
Amazing.
Piercing roll!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come. Eternal devastation.
I can carve through it!
You'll pay for that.
Ready to go! Raging storm! Bring you back from death's abyss! They're surrounding us! Resuscitation! Raging
Try
storm!
harder.
Help!
Not a chance.
Mega
Big
ray!
dog.
Look sharp!
Eternal devastation.
I'll heal you all!
Can't move. Take this.
Healing circle! Glacial spear!
Eternal.
Hang around!
Swallow blade.
Dance in the
Eternal
wind!
devastation.
Sleep now! That moves!
Here comes the big one. No.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Raging Cascade! back from death.
I'm just getting
Feel.
started. Here I come!
I'll heal you.
Cross.
Blaze Lancer. Healing circle.
Big blast!
Raise. Tempest Wall.
Why'd you heal me?
To
stop me dying?
Right.
Talon Hurricane!
I can't heal you forever.
Eternal devastation!
Watch me.
Burn!
Do it. Astral energy. Full throttle. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Hear me.
No further.
Raging burning strike. Glacial shield.
I'd like to roll down.
Here, let me. Celestial first aid. This can't be happening.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Raging
This should do it.
cascades.
From
In
beyond,
here.
imbue this vanquished soul with light.
Not on my watch.
It's
What was I taking care of? Heal. I'm out. Resuscitation.
Can you take it?
Here, let me help. First aid.
Take this!
Shall not be forgotten.
Swallow blade!
This is some punishment.
Take this!
No! It can't end here!
I don't understand. Did Basalt lie?
He didn't seem to try to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
Take this!
Save you. Parts their weak point.
I'm not done!
Shield and break. Tempest Wall. Mega Ray. Tunnel.
Prepare to be sealed, or at least forced. Actually,
Arc
perhaps
shield.
found is more appropriate.
Let's lock in more duels.
Here I come! Swallow blade!
This one's mine. By the power of water. Not in your dreams. This one's
In a
mine.
vine?
Tiger Blade. Freeze now. Water. Hear my call. It looks like you got this one covered. Tiger Blade. Here's evil.
Swallow blade!
Where was that came from? This one's mine. Ice prison. Tiger. Let's keep water. Hear my call.
Eat dirt!
It's weakened. Raging cascade.
This ends now! Eternal devastation!
I'll
smash you! Swallow blade!
Shining supernova. Banana Water. Hear my call.
The earth throbs in pain.
Piercing roar. Waterfall.
Don't leave me all alone here.
No further!
Lightning Hazard. Thunderblade. Roaring Howl. Our expert coming through.
You're mine!
Confiscated. Healing circle.
Down.
Arctic waterfall.
Here, shattering to pieces! Attack!
A new lease on life. Sealed. Get on there together.
Take this!
Lightning Eye.
Glacial fire! Now you see what I can do!
Water up the door. First aid. Let me out. Arctic waterfall. Freeze Lancer. Hero. Aqua. Annihilation. Mega Ray. This will come in handy. Primed and ready. First aid. This wall. Whoa. Hey. Mega Ray. Gemini Aqua. Nothing gets by me. Switch off.
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade. In here. This one's mine.
You're mine!
Let's get you off of the way.
I owe you one.
My head's spinning. The armor is all on. Wind to the wind. Air thrust.
You're mine!
Reload.
You're mine!
Got it.
Swallow blade!
Now's our chance.
Eternal
This one's
I'll
mine.
smash you! I'm not done!
Tiger Blade!
Water Blade! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Raging Cascade! Piercing Shock!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Arcane
You're
Waterfall!
finished!
Time here! Searing Flame! Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
You picked the wrong fight!
Warrior Power!
Here I come! Water Blade!
Rinwell! Nothing! I'm alright!
Here I come! You'll pay for that! Now!
Annihilate!
I'm not feeling so great.
I'll heal you all! Guardian Field! Healing
You're mine!
There you go! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Not like this!
Did you just hear me?
Yeah, I need you, remember?
Right.
Here you go! I feel good.
Eternal
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Here I
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Here I come!
Solo dance! Resuscitation!
Can't move!
I make... Bit off more than I could chew.
Can't be happening! There you are!
Here I come!
Hold on!
Is this it?
Like moths to the flame!
Not done yet!
Time to shine!
I'm on it! No further!
I'm ready to go! I'm on a roll now!
All good. I've let you all down.
Going in! Ready to go!
You're mine!
Let me go!
Here I come!
Alright, let me at him!
Not done
Like
yet!
a power of water!
That's it! I'm on it!
This
You're
one's mine!
mine!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one! Piercing
Already on it.
You may be strong, no!
He's such a failure.
Can't end here!
Go! Into the shadows! Lightning! Time to show!
It's time!
I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. The power of life!
Their arts were interrupted.
Alright.
So now you're getting serious?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Can't get out of this! You're my... Any more of this and I'll burn out! Swallow Blade!
Let me help.
Eternal Democide!
Not like this.
Radiant here!
This isn't ideal.
Searing flame! Reload! Here's a healing art. First aid!
tear you apart!
Radiant here! Stop, stop!
I was overconfident.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
I'm out of ammo. Back
I'm
to
on
the
it.
fray.
Here I come!
On a roll now.
Hit a worm.
Raging storm. More without terror. Long flight.
Swallow Blade!
Celestial runner. Hear my call.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Freeze Lancer. Confiscated.
Take this! Now!
I'll hurt modeling.
Prepare to be seen!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Here.
Yeah, leveling to me. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete idea.
No, that'd be silly.
Well, I'm impressed. Sweet cow.
Denied!
Swallow
Let's
blade!
get you out of the way!
Flame! Here, let me help.
Dragon Shot!
Burn!
I'm dazed. I can't feel
You're
anything.
mine!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! I'll smash you!
Lunar
Swallow
Blast!
blade!
Super
Take
Swallow
this!
Dance!
I'm not done!
Oh, now you're talking!
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Now I'm in the
Bring it
groove!
back from Death's Abyss.
Swallow blade!
Resuscitation!
Try harder!
I still got some fight.
I hope this
Take
is
this!
In here! Evil!
breaking
More
things
than
here.
the stockpile! Freeze Lancer! Shiny Supernova! I'll heal you all! More where that came from!
No further!
Healing Circle! Raging Storm!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
There you go! Don't let it go!
My turn!
Raging Cascade!
Swallow blade!
Dance to the wind! Feel!
This one's all
Get
mine!
on in there with the
Not
effort!
today!
Now I'm in the
Take
groove!
this!
Water! Evil Control!
Thank you.
Swallow blade! You'll finish!
Evil! This one's mine!
Swallow blade!
Raging Cascade! Freeze Lancer! Feel!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Lightning
I'm not
Attack!
done!
Thunder Blade!
I'm on a roll now!
Here's evil! Raging Storm!
Evil God! Whirlwind Kick!
It looks like you guys have one covered. I never miss!
Take this! I'm not done!
Radiant Pierce!
I'm on it!
Casting Sword Action! Blast! I'm on the Radiant Cyclone!
Will this help?
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Raging Cascade!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Reload! By the power of
Do it!
Tremor!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Glacial Spear.
Here I
Here's
come!
evil.
You'll finish! No further!
Raging Storm! More where that came from!
Eternal Dance!
Eagle Fury! Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down!
Eat
Here's
this!
a healing arc!
Take
They're
this!
not playing around! Slow there!
You're mine!
Razor Cyclone! Annihilation!
That move.
Here comes the big one!
Smash you!
Here's a healing astral energy! In the wind! Feel! Weapons, get on in there!
Take this!
Let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
Bring you back
Let's
from
try
the
harder.
abyss.
It's time!
I'll bring you back from where are you going?
Take this! No further!
Hear me!
Swallow
Flame of
blade.
Fury! Burning Sun!
I'm gonna need more than that.
Here I go! I'm ready!
When you're dead, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got
Going in!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
Eternal devastation!
Their arms were interrupted!
Healing Circle!
Alright! Now where was
I'm all stuffed up!
Eternal devastation!
so great.
Far enough!
Can't move!
I'm ready! Easy, all yours, Kisara.
Beyond!
Here's a healing arc!
Down! Your arm! No further! Here I come!
Lunar Corruption!
Piercing is over!
The fluidity of
Eternal devastation!
Radiant Light! Here! Let them
Eternal
loose!
devastation!
I've taken too much damage!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I couldn't make it in
Lunar
time.
Corruption!
Stalagmite!
On your knees.
I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I was overconfident.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. Shine. Radiant light. Not today. Regeneration. I'm gone. I'm not done. From beyond. Now imbue this vanquished soul with life. Allow me to help you.
What was I thinking?
Shine. Radiant light.
I don't have much left.
Regeneration.
Let me out.
Prepare to be sealed.
I owe you one for that. Thank you for that.
Just glad to
This one's mine. Well then, let's get back into it. Lion
From
power!
beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with
Art seal!
From beyond,
Guardian field!
imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
What was I thinking?
Use its weak point to take it down.
All
Take
together,
this.
everyone! Tiger Blade! Radiant Spear! Denied!
I'm out of ammo.
Eternal devastation.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Such unadulterated fury. Why'd you hit me?
To stop you dying?
This one's mine!
All mine.
The enemy's on the road! We've got him where we want him! It's time to end this battle!
Going in. Burn in hell.
I'm out of ammo! Don't mind if I do! Annihilation! Radiant Spear!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Try harder. Now.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this. Catapult.
Radiant
Take this.
Here!
I'm not done. Eternal devastation.
A thrilling performance.
Finish.
Mega Ray! Radiant Spear!
On your knees.
Water, hear my call! Spread! Laser Steel! Pierce evil! Where are you going?
Rending you apart. Here I come. Bloody howling.
Radiant Spear! I'm out! I'm all stuck
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Searing Flame! Reload!
Get attack.
Right! Watch out! Bloody!
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
Tempest Twirl! A banana! Celestial Hammer!
Take this.
Thunder Sea confiscated!
Catapult.
Hard Marvelous!
Crush.
Arctic Waterfall!
Flash.
Freeze!
Burn in hell.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Get on in there
Take
with the
this.
others!
Green bathed in
Eternal
blood.
devastation. Rending you apart.
Bloody
howling. Everlasting darkness. Negative gate.
In here! Let's get you all tucked away!
Take this.
Tempest
Wide
Down!
open.
It won't escape me.
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen. I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renins invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Finally, some open space again.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that, unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gald we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Xion can use theirs?
That may be because Xion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Xion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald. I think I'll read my book a little more.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go. That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
I have a bad feeling about this.
One more! Dragon Shell! Eternal Devastation! Carved through armor!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
These ones can throw rings around us.
Here I come! It's over!
Mind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. In here!
Eternal Devastation!
Back into the fray! Mega Ray!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that. Don't mind if I do.
Eternal Devastation!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Eternal Devastation!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, there's log on.
Not today!
I'm out of ammo.
No escape!
I'm on it.
I owe you one.
Now!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
Hi, Hootle!
No escape!
Fire up! Mine!
Dragon Shell!
This one's mine!
Take this! Eternal Devastation!
My
Now you see what I can do here and now!
Flame of Fury!
You got fired!
I've got it! Let him mark Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Here!
Ignite!
Swallow Dance! Radiant here! Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising Focus!
Do it! Eon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry. It'll be a breeze.
Take
Get
this!
in, get out.
Take this! You're finished! Slash!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Swallow Blade! Take this!
Swallow
Swallow Blade!
In here!
Eternal Devastation!
This'll come in handy.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
In here!
Taking Devastation! Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
Take this!
Not in your dreams!
This one's all mine! You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Do it! Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Damn it! Flame of fury!
Now! No escape! East!
Now or never.
Glacial spear!
You're mine!
Super swallow Lightning orb!
I can carve through armor!
Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?